So it is 2 o'clock in the afternoon on a Thursday, and I've got such a bad migraine. I've had it since I got up this morning. The head has still not come back for the Lisa's car, for the Honda. So that'll probably be tomorrow now, I think. So I'm going to go home, curl up in bed and try and get rid of this headache. Okay, so I'm actually doing a set of brake pads. Yeah, I know, me doing work. Okay, so I've already taken out the old brake pads. As you can see, there is absolutely nothing left of these ones. So these are what are called, put some light on the situation. So these are the sliders, so they slide in and out. And there's another one here. So this is the brake disc itself. So your pads squeeze against here. Imagine. So these squeeze against there. By this piston here. Now I've got a wind back tool on here. This tool here. So this, as I turn this handle here, it winds the piston back in, so like that. Hopefully you can see. So as this is winding in, it's winding the piston back. I'm not sure if you can see that. I believe that's all the way now. It's pretty good to me. So now I'm going to retract my tool, making sure that that's all the way back. So now that's all retracted back. So Kate's come round to take a picture because she doesn't believe that I'm actually doing some work. So shall I be like this? Do you want me to hold a spanner in my hand like I actually do some work around here? See?
To me.
Because I'm just doing MOTs all the time, so it's very rare that I actually do any actual physical work. But it's good though, because you've got the best mechanic on it. So right, anyway, so now I'm going to start cleaning up. So let's okay, so I flipped you guys around. So most importantly, obviously, we're going to get rid of all this debris. So good wire brushing. We're going to give it all a bit clean up all around here, try and get some of this rust off of the actual disc itself, and yeah, make sure these are all nice and lubricated, make sure the sliders are all nice and lubricated, moving quite nicely, so that's good. Piston went back really nicely, so it's obviously not seized up, which is nice. So let's crack on. Okay, so I've got my new brake pads, you can see all ready to go. Just going to put a small little bit of grease along here, along the edges of the places where it's going to touch. So there's a lot of controversy with putting stuff on the ends and stuff like that, but I always think it's a good idea putting it in places where it's touching. Just helps it, you know, settle in, helps it from squealing and things like that. So the brake pads are in, and now I'm going to take the carrier, and then it's going to slide over the brake pads, pushing the pistons, the sliders back, making sure it's all nice and in there, making sure that I'm getting on there. Just right around there. So you can see the little springs in there, making sure that they're not tucked over, they're sitting correctly. And it's a case of pushing it down until the holes line up and then tightening it up. So we'll just do that now. Okay, so this side's all done, so I'm now going to get someone to check it. Even though I've done millions of brake pads, and like all mechanics, we've done pads and all sorts of things, but there's nothing wrong with having stuff checked. If you've left a bolt undone, that's your brakes, that's your life, So now I'm going to grab someone else to come and have a look. Okay, so I've got one of the mechanics to come around just to double check what my work. There's my light, Ben. We'd like to just check. Are you happy with that? Top bolt's tight. One bolt's tight. I know it's only a set of brake pads. Are you happy with that? It's one side done. I've had someone check my work. The wheel's back on now and the area's tidy. Now I'm going to move on to the other side. Okay, so with some of these brake pad sets that come, you do get new bolts. If you look on here, there's a thing called a thread lock on it, little blue bit. You can see that? Now, if it didn't have anything like that on it, ideally you need to put that on there. And basically what that does is it puts a bit of tightness on the thread. So when you tighten the thread up, the nut up, sorry, or the bolt then won't come loose very easily. So that is a must. If it comes with them, fit them. So again, I'm moving on to the other side. So as you can see, old brake pads are still in it and they're pretty worn out. So we're going to do the top bolt. These are rear brakes on this. Some rear brakes on a lot of modern cars have piston sets that you have to, it's got almost like a computer on the back of it, and you have to use a computer to tell it to wind itself back. So you have to be aware of that. Obviously this one hasn't got that. This is the handbrake cable. So handbrake works off of this as well. So we're going to be undoing this bolt here, this bolt here, this one here, and then we'll be removing the caliper back away from the carrier, which is this piece here, where the brake pad's sitting. Take the brake pads out, clean up the discs a bit, clean up the area around, put the new brake pads in, put the new bolts back in here and here. Job's good. Okay, so the wheels are torqued up, the brake pads are complete. I have pumped the foot brake up and topped the brake fluid up, put the caps back on, wheels are torqued, locking wheel nuts back where it should be. Now a quick road test and then it can be given back to the customer. Well, I'm in my car, as you can probably see. I'm going off to pick up the head of Lisa's car. So apparently it's ready, so that's good news. So hopefully, it's too late in the day now to get it back together, and we've got other work in today, so hopefully come Monday or Tuesday we should have the car back together. Fingers crossed. Let's go and see how it's got on. So this is a bit awkward. I've left my wallet at the garage and my car is right on empty. Meant to do it this morning, but I didn't have time to do it this morning. I thought, I'll be okay, I've got enough to get to the garage and I'll fill up on the way home. And my car is going low fuel level. And it's been saying that for about 2 days now. Obviously I left early yesterday because I wasn't very well. Massive migraine. And yeah, so hope for the best, I guess. Fingers crossed it'll be alright. So that's the head is collected. Oh, fucking idea. So the head is collected. He's had to take 7th thou off of it, which is quite a lot. Well, it doesn't sound a lot, but to me it sounds a lot. I mean, I was expecting 4, maybe, but he said it was quite hollow in the middle, which is obviously what they thought, where the head was so badly warped, because the people that did the head gasket previous to it didn't skim the head.
Yo, what's up, my peeps?
Alright, so it's very late. I've just picked Jensen up from his friends.
It is currently 7:43.
So now I've got to try and get to the petrol station before we run out of petrol.
Oh my gosh.
Study is proper low on fuel.
Ash's Pikachu. And it says,
Jensen's friends
Pokemon the movie, I choose
giving
you.
him some Pokemon cards,
Oh, I'm crazy.
which is nice of them, wasn't it?
Yep.
Spoil.
Spoil. All.
Nearly home. Nearly home.
It is currently now 7:44.
Is it really?
Yes.
It's late. It's late for me. Late for me getting back.
I stayed at my friend's house for like
For ages, didn't you? You're lucky. You went for dinner there and that, didn't you?
4 hours. 4 hours and a half. So that's a lot. It's gonna become school. See, big busy.
And touchdown.
Stories, we do that. And your host, the talking rat.
Home. Boom.